You know, when we talk about changing our lives, we like to blame everything around us. People, situation, timing, luck. But almost no one talks about the person who stands in our way the most, ourselves. And if you are ever felt like you are fighting a silent battle, you are not alone. Every day, millions of people quietly sabotage themselves. They sabotage their own happiness, their progress, their dreams, and their relationships without even realizing they are the one doing it. Today, I want to sit with you like real conversation, not as some expert on a stage, not as someone who has everything figured it out, but as someone who knows exactly how it feels to be your own worst enemy. Self-sabotage is not about being lazy. It isn't about being stupid. In fact, and this surprise people, that self-sabotage often comes from fear, not failure. Think of it like this. You want love, but you push people away. You want success, but you procrastinate until the opportunity passes. You want peace, but you keep choosing habits that exhaust your mental health. Why? Because a part of you has learned that the familiar pain feels safer than unfamiliar happiness. Brianna West said, your new life is going to cost you your old one. So why we self-sabotage? Let's have a deep look. We are scared of failing, so we fail early to control the pain. It sounds crazy, right? But it's true. We don't believe we deserve better. And this is one of the deepest wounds. You stay in the wrong relationship, you stay in the wrong comfort zone, you stay in the wrong habits, not because you love them, but deep inside a voice whispers, who do you think you are to want more? This comes from childhood, past mistakes, rejection, years of internalizing the idea that you are not good enough. But you are. You always were. We choose comfort over growth. Growth is painful, uncomfortable, messy. Comfort is warm, familiar, and predictable. Our brains love familiarity more than happiness. We repeat the emotional patterns we saw growing up. If you grew in a chaos, calm feels familiar. If you grew up being ignored, attention feels uncomfortable. If you grew up in instability, stability feels suspicious. Children learn what love feels from their environment. Adults keep repeating it even when it hurts. So there are some hidden signs that you are self-sabotaging. Let's be honest with each other. Self-sabotage doesn't always look dramatic. It's subtle, quiet, almost invisible. It looks like this. You procrastinate the moment things get serious. You are overthinking until you convince yourself not to act. You are talking yourself out of opportunities. You are choosing people who don't choose you. You are quitting just when progress begins. You are just pretending you don't care just to protect yourself. You are staying in pain because healing feels scary. These are not personality flaws. These are survival behaviors you learned unconsciously. So now let's unlearn this consciously. Notice your patterns without judging yourself. Awareness is the first crack in the wall. Sit down with yourself and ask, what do I keep running from? What do I keep repeating? What do I always regret afterward? As Carl Jung said, until you make the unconscious conscious, it will direct your life and you will call it fate. Talk to yourself like someone you are responsible for. Most people speak to themselves in a tone that they would never use on a child or a friend. But healing starts with gentleness. Treat your fear with compassion. Treat your mistakes with understanding. Treat your growth with patience. Give yourself permission to want more. Wanting a better life is not arrogance. It's not greed. It's not being too much. It is your right as a human being. Write this down somewhere. I am allowed to outgrow what no longer grows me. Self-sabotage stops not with perfection, but with tiny actions of self-support, repeated every day. Waking up 10 minutes earlier, saying no without guilt, finishing one small task, choosing people who choose you back, taking a deep breath before reacting, asking for help, when you need it. Let yourself receive good things without fighting them. The next time someone compliments you, try accepting it instead of rejecting it. The next time life gives you an opportunity, try saying yes before fear makes decision for you. The next time you feel happiness, don't rush to question it. Let yourself hold good things. Here's something that no books, no therapist, no motivational video tells you enough. You are not broken. You are protecting yourself. But you no longer need protection that once kept you safe. Your old habits kept you alive. Now your new habits will help you live. And maybe for the first time in your life, you are ready to choose yourself. Not out of desperation, not out of fear, but out of self-respect. If you have been with me this far, I want you to know, out of all the lives you could change, the most important one is your own. Self-sabotage doesn't disappear in one day, but the moment you become aware of it, you have already taken the first step toward freedom. So take a breath and start today. And remember, you are worthy of the life you are trying to create.